All right, y'all, what's going on? This is one of the first times you see me in this format, but it's familiar. But I want to talk about a stream that took place last night where people had the chance to talk one-on-one with Mr. CANTON GEORGIA CRACKA. And you know what I'm talking about, Cracker Horse, a.k.a. Josh White. And I was brought up at one point, about back in 2019 when he basically made a dummy account called Devin Drake on Facebook. And basically he set me up, or, slash he tricked me. He was able to do that because I didn't see it coming, and I should have. Thing is, that account that account name has been changed to Brandon Duval. Yeah. If you see this, you didn't think I kept that chat, did you? I archived that chat while it was still Devin Drake. So the same receipts you have, I also have. But of course, I'm going to tell my side of the story of that and put my own spin on it, because we all know the spin you put on it when you set me up, when you collaborated I tried to steal credit card information or bank account information. When you didn't ask, basically, you kind of offered. To me, my spin on it is you kind of offered. But here's the thing. I said yes, just to go along. There's really nothing I can do with credit card information or bank information, because I'm pretty sure anybody's credit card information or bank information is worthless in reality. I'm not no master hacker. I've never been a hacker, so I couldn't hack shit. And the thing is, we're talking about Cracker Horse and others. What the fuck am I going to do with your credit card information? Now, let's talk about credit cards in general and how they work. And this is what I don't think Cracker Horse realizes. Now, say I have a credit card. On the credit card is the number, yes, but there's also the date issue and the expiration date. And on the back, there's something called a security code. And the only way really you can really hack a credit card information is if it's already in the system on any certain website and it's stored. Like when somebody makes an account on, let's say, Amazon, and they purchase with a credit card and they leave it stored on their account. Now, in my experience, I've had my credit card number on Amazon at one time, but then I got a few notifications about someone purchasing $400 for the software and other items on my credit card. I called my credit card company after I was notified, and they cleared it up because I didn't make other purchases. And the trick is, don't leave your credit card stored on Amazon or any other site. So the trick is, the only way you can get credit card information is if it's already stored on the website on somebody's account or profile, their identity profile. And here's the thing: to use a credit card, you can't just have the number. Even if you hack it, you have to have the expiration date, and anything you purchase online, they're going to ask you for the 3-digit security code on the back. Yeah, you hear me, Cracker Horse? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You need a 3-digit security code on the back. Otherwise, just having the number isn't going to do a shit for anybody. So again, even if I had a credit card number, I don't have the expiration date and the security code. And the thing is, the person's name it's issued has to be on there, because if you try to use a different name, it's gonna detect that. So now that that's cleared up, going back to where this really all started was when I did a video response to Brad Rules. If I'm pretty sure all you guys know who that is. And apparently, my so-called friends at the time. And that's what they were never really friends. My so-called friends didn't like what I had to say, because basically I was too black, too strong. And that's what I'm going to stay: too black, too strong. And I'm going to say what I want to say and how I want to say it. And I can't really do that on a so-called one-on-one stream on someone else's format, where other people are going to interrupt. Stop me, let me interrupt you for a second there, let me cut you off, and I can't finish my point. So the best way to get my message across is on my platform, my way, and on my terms. Nobody can interrupt, and no one can stop me from saying what I want to say. So more than likely, a one-on-one conversation with you isn't likely in the future. unless the cracker wants to come on my channel, but I highly doubt he's going to do that, because, you know, I'm pretty sure he'll need some backup, you know, because that's how crackers roll. They, you know, they stick together. And also, as far as your little apprentice goes, no, I wasn't running from him. And if you saw a stream not too long ago, actually a few days ago, there was a confrontation between me and Hero Cracka. So I confronted him. Basically, he came in, told me to shut the fuck up, this, that, and the third, you know, and basically I shut him down. And I want to ask him this now, the same way I asked him face to face, but of course he never answered the question. He's not going to. How dumb do you have to be an ambiguous bastard? Because like I said, you were born a bastard. You got a bastard face. You probably got bastard breath. And your parents, more than likely brother and sister, had a bastard child. And that's the end result when trailer trash mates. You know, when it's trailer trash mating season, that's what happens. But anyway, Cracka Wars, back to those receipts. I have that same chat archived, and I might do a separate video showing you what he asked and offered. Basically, you know, henceforth setting me up. I can't show you the whole chat because he has my home number listed on that chat where he typed when you know, when he said, "Oh Lord, they say your number is this, that, and the third. They say your address is this," and he had my home address. So I can't show you that because I'm not going to have myself further doxxed than I already am. But when I saw that in the chat, that should have been the red flag then, and that was a red flag, but I didn't see it coming. And if he watches this, and I'm pretty sure he will, because his little apprentice, Hero Cracka, probably will see this video and probably send it to him, and I probably get a response. And that's how basically our interaction is going to go. It's going to be back and forth responses. But personally, this will be my last message and my side of the story to him. He basically set me up. Yes, I fell for the okie doke. But as per usual, it was all because of that video I released. He and others didn't like what I had to say, and they wanted to silence me, but you can't silence me. Yes, Brad is a cracker, as are you, as are your friends. And you say you're not a racist person, you say you're a religious person, and if you say you're a Christian, well, here's another Black history historical fact. And I'm pretty sure Black history is something your Peckerwood backwoods cracker ass ain't familiar with. Christianity is based on white supremacy. Always has been, always will be. Because in every church around the country, when everybody goes to church, there's a picture of a white man with long hair, blue eyes, and he's called Jesus Christ. That's not who Jesus Christ was. Jesus Christ wasn't a Caucasoid. He wasn't a Caucasian. And if you read your so-called whitewashed Bible, and I'm pretty sure you do, the one thing they couldn't whitewash was his physical appearance description. So Cracka Wars, read the verse. He had hair like lamb's wool. He had dark black skin, like brass, from a brass burnt in a furnace. Feet like brass, hair like lamb's wool, and he had eyes that were red like the flame of fire because his look was piercing. And I'm pretty sure he could pierce through the heart of you and every cracker on this earth right now, telling all those lies for centuries and centuries, especially in the church, using that image and saying that's the Son of God. Basically saying God is white, and henceforth our mental slavery, our slave mentality, that God is white, and as long as we worship the white man, we'll go to heaven. Wrong. False. That's lies. White lies. Emphasis on the word white. Just like pictures, the biblical pictures I used to see growing up of all white people in heaven, white angels with wings, all that bullshit. But not to stray from the topic. Basically, yeah. You set me up, and you basically admitted that, and that's against the law too. So I could have called the cops on you as well, because you know That's basically a blackmail in a sense. You know, trying to blackmail me into being silent, shut down my channel, and not saying what needed to be said. And then, of course, the subject of calling my house. Now, you said one thing, call my mother to tell him what I've been doing so I wouldn't go to jail because somebody was ready to call the police. Only reason why somebody said they was calling the police because you and others collaborated on this plan to try to set me up to call the police. Like I said, I was trying to steal credit card information. That's bullshit. This all started because I made a video. And once again, any information I got, and I still do have, I was just going to, basically, I wanted to turn names into the authorities, you know, because of all the online harassment. And as far as your channel goes, yeah, you attacked me. So yeah, I deleted your videos. That was payback. And if you see this, and if you see this video or watch it, and you want to try to concoct another plan, like say maybe make another dummy account, I hope you try, because I'm a whole lot wiser. And even though you don't see me or haven't seen me until now, I've been busy behind the scenes. I've got protocols in place. Me and both my mother and father have protocols in place, just in case we get another phone call. Because if we do, somebody's going to be done. So I've got that covered. But again, there's nothing you can do or say to silence me. And once again, between you and all your friends, your credit card, your credit is probably worth shit. So there's nothing you got that I can steal or I want. And again, to use a credit card online, you need the expiration date and a 3-digit security code. I'm pretty sure, Cracka Horse, you can read. I mean, I highly doubt it, you know, but I'm pretty sure you can read. That's a system. The only way to successfully hack a credit card is if you discover someone's profile and it's already in the system and it's automatic when you purchase something. Other than that, you're going to actually need the physical credit card in your hand and the social security code if you want to use it online. Just a thought there. So how the fuck would I use credit card information or even banking information? And I'm pretty sure you people don't have too much in the bank, you know. So there you have it. There's my message and my one-on-one shot at the Cracka Horse. So if I was you, you know, don't respond. Don't call my house. You know. So, and now you can move on. And I'm damn sure going to move on. Like I said, there may be a part 2 of this because I also have those receipts of that archive chat, which is Brandon Duval. I guess Cracka Horse, I guess you figured I wouldn't find that chat again. That's why you changed the name and the logo. Because formerly it was called Devon Drake with a Martin Luther King a picture logo on it. And boy, that was really insulting. You don't know a goddamn thing about Dr. Martin Luther King. All right, y'all. So I said what I have to say on my terms. Y'all can draw your own conclusion. This may not go over, and this may not stick. I don't really give a shit. But once again, I said what I had to say the way I want to say it. And you, like Brad and the rest of your friends, are nothing but Yakubian beasts. Forged and grafted by a black man named Yakub over 150 years ago. That's who your actual physical descendant father is. Because you came from us, and of course you came from the caves of Europe. Like where most animals and beasts come from and dwell. And you spread over Earth like a damn plague. Henceforth our present day situation. But The Honorable Elijah Muhammad even states in one of his books that your time of rule is almost up, and God will right all the wrongs. So I'll let you marinate on that. All right, y'all. I want to say peace, blessings, and assalamu alaikum to my brothers who are watching, and also to the sisters. All right, y'all, what's up? And here's part 2 of my response to the Canton Georgia Cracka from Saturday night's stream. And as I mentioned in the part 1, here's the receipt from that chat. Now, when I first was chatting with him, or he was the account was called Devin Drake, but he changed it to Brandon Duval. I guess he thought I wouldn't find this account or this chat, but it's been archived. So I got you right here. So I talked to my boy D, and he want to know what all the information you want: IP address, phone number, past locations, current location. Once he get going, he can pull up anything, bro. We're talking bank accounts, info, social security number, the full 9. Now, ironically enough, he doesn't mention credit card information, but I guess that's included in the package. And of course, I responded in the next message saying, cool, bro. I just went along when I said yes, because like I said, I would have no use for credit card information or banking account information, because I'm not a super hacker. So I couldn't have used that. I just went along with it. Basically, I was going to notify the authorities of all the online harassing over the video I did, which is really, again, what this goes back to. That one video I did responding to Brad. Like I said, this whole scheme, this whole collaboration was an attempt to silence what I had to say. Of course, it didn't work. I'm still here. I'm still talking. So, also, by the way, when you call my parents and they talk to me, they didn't mention anything about me stealing credit card information. They didn't mention that. So I don't know what you told them. I mean, they told me what you told them, but it wasn't along those lines about what I was doing. So what you said on the stream and then what my parents told me, basically, you lied, because they talked to me. Basically, you said something different to them. So you kind of got your wires crossed there, cracker horse, with that. So there's my receipt, and it's the only receipt I need. And here's the thing: in the rest of that chat, he does list my home phone number and my home address, so that's why I'm not going to show that. So, and again, as I said in part 1, that was the red flag, which I should have seen coming. But like I said, he got one over on me. But that was then. This is now. So, in a nutshell, that's my side and my side of the story. And basically, that's all I have to say. I'm not going to go into a long torrid rant. I got right to the point. I showed the one receipt. I guess on his end, it worked. Like I said, basically, as you admitted on the stream, you talked to me on this dummy account and set me up. That's basically what you did, which is also against the law. Sorry, I was foolish. I was foolish enough to fall for it, but that won't happen again. So, anybody out there who comes at me with a dummy account of with a Black History figure, a logo, I'm not gonna be so quick to trust it unless I do some investigation. So the saying goes, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. So there won't be a third time. As I said, now that I've said what I have to say, I'm moving on. So you can move on too. And like I said, if you do a video, I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna move on to better things, because I have better things in my life going on this platform. I've got a new set of friends. So, you know, you go ahead and stick with guiding those ambiguous bastards, and you guys fit together like a glove, because you yourself are a bastard, as is your apprentice. So, and I'll leave it at that.